my name's Matthew. I'm doing my report on special effects, and I'm here to interview Ryan Nichols. So what is your full name?
My full name is Ryan Andrew Nichols.
Okay. What is your mailing address?
1142 Pennsylvania Avenue, Bremerton, Washington, 98337.
What is your job or career?
My job or career is I work, I'm a teacher, but I teach special effects to high school students, and I teach them how to use software products that can make really funky, cool things.
How long have you been involved with special effects?
Since 1995.
How are you currently involved with special effects?
We use them every day in our productions we do in my class.
What made you interested in special effects?
Well, it's kind of like making the magic, making stuff appear, like the stuff in the background here. Like you can see that there's white here, right? And but then what they would see, it would be not white. It would be something else behind here, maybe. Or I could hold my hand out like this, and then I could snap my finger, and the flame could be floating from my finger. Or I could, and also watching like Star Wars and those things. That's what kind of got me interested in that kind of stuff, because all the lasers. Do you know on the first Star Wars, the original Star Wars, they actually went in and scratched the negative and used a marker to make the lasers.
What training or schooling did you need for special effects?
Well, I got a degree in communications, and then I just started working. Started working in TV and building effects for graphics over the shoulder, and then just as the software has improved, we've been able to learn different types of software that can make it do some really cool, funky things.
What do you enjoy about special effects?
I enjoy the magic that can be made from them.
Tell me about the history of special effects.
Well, what type of special effects? There's like sound special effects. The history of special effects. Well, like I did a little bit with the Star Wars. I mean, you understand that your home computer is more technology than that was used on the first Star Wars. Like if you knew how to edit on a computer, you have more technology than was used to make the Star Wars movie. So you could make the Star Wars movie, because really, ultimately, it's about storytelling with the special effects.
What people were most important in the past in special effects?
Well, obviously, I've been talking about Steven Spielberg and George Lucas, and those guys are really, they have a lot of intense special effects movies, and they did it with nothing more than a little film camera and firecrackers and things like that made things blow up. So.
What school or place did you go to learn about special effects?
Well, it was kind of a broad education is what I got in communications, but you could specialize in doing specific things. And while the special effects isn't everything I do, it's a big portion of what I do.
What has changed the most about making special effects in recent years?
Well, it's gotten, with computers, it's gotten a lot easier to do the things you do. If you can think about it, it can happen. Okay, I can take your head off. Like right now, I could just cut your head down, or I could make your head just floating, raise it up so your head's just floating right now. Yeah.
What is new in the study or field of special effects today?
Computer software that's used.
What are some major problems today facing special effects?
Major problems facing special effects? The lack of imagination.
What would you predict for the future of special effects?
What would I predict? I would predict a movie that you won't be able to tell was a special effects movie with real people. And ultimately, they're going to bring John Wayne back for another movie.
Is the process of making special effects different than in a factory?
Say it again.
Alright, what would you...
Show me the question. Just read it to me again.
Mom, these last 5 are makeup questions.
Oh, do you remember what you made up? You have no idea what you made up?
Wait, I know one. What was the first special effect you ever made?
First special effect I ever made was a real simple video on a computer, a very old computer, that it was a real cool thing to be able to make a transition occur between one image to another image, which is really ridiculous that that's a big deal now, because that was a big deal then, because now it's pretty standard. I mean, any of your iMovies can do that on your computers, or movie makers, or any of that stuff can do that.
What equipment did you use to make special effects?
Well, I prefer to use Apple products. Adobe, there's Adobe After Effects. There's Motion. That's the app part of the Apple Macintosh computers. Adobe Photoshop is used. We use a program called Modo that is a 3D rendering program. I'm working on this one now where I have this the football turned into a crab, and it looks like a crab walking on the ocean floor.
Does it take long to make a special effect?
Yes.
What was the last special effect you have ever made?
The last special effect I ever made was probably the crab. I used a program called Modo, which is a 3D rendering program.
When are special effects used most often?
Stuff. Well, they're used every day. If you watch anything on TV, anything with a graphic over it is a special effect. Okay? I can make your eyes turn red right now. You can shoot laser beams out.
Thank you for letting me interview.
Okay, you're welcome. You can show this to like your class, Mona?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I made you blow up, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna make you blow up. Ready?
Yeah.